Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a Sunday reset. On the weekends, I wake up a little bit earlier than my fiance to feed the animals. She does this the rest of the week, and so on the weekends we swap so she can sleep in. I feed the cats first because it's so much easier, and then I feed the puppies, and while they're eating, I actually go outside and water my plants. I do this on Wednesdays and Sundays. I try to do it in the morning, and these plants are my favorite because when you water them, the cold shocks them and they end up closing their leaves on you. I set a timer for 5 minutes, and then after the 5 minutes, I go and move the hose. We don't have a sprinkler system like we used to, so it's on our list of things to fix. While my plants are being watered, I'm gonna make some coffee. I'm gonna get some caffeine and water in my body. And we actually kind of cheat a little bit on our Sunday resets because on Saturdays we make a grocery list and we make a little list of meals that we want to have, mostly dinners. So I'm just kind of going over that and adding anything else to it that we might want. And once I'm done watering my wall garden, I water my little plants that are out here. I have my banana tree, my avocado tree, another banana tree that an animal has loved too much, and a white bird of paradise that was in my wall garden and we've pulled it out so that it can survive. After I've had my coffee, I move my body for about an hour, a little bit less than an hour, and then we start getting into our chores now that Atocha is up. We do laundry on Saturdays and then we save all the bedding for Sundays. That includes dog beds. And we just do other little chores around the house like cleaning the bathroom, putting away the dishwasher, and washing the dogs. Most of our Sunday reset is about making sure the laundry is done and making sure we're gonna have food in our bellies. So we don't wash the dogs every Sunday, but we try to do it as often as we can. We also like to keep one set of bedding clean in case something happens, like a cat throws up a hairball on the bed, which happened last weekend. And I try to carve out a tiny bit of work time for myself, so just making sure that I'm scheduling out my content for the next 2 months or so. And then I also like to make sure that I'm refilling the jars that we feed our animals from. Our cats and one of our dogs has to have their food mixed with like a medicine food, so we make sure that we do that. And then look at this kid, guys. Who does he think he is? Getting on the counter and getting cozy while I'm out of the room. Of course, he's gone by the time I come back. So I'm mixing those up and I'm putting that back in the cabinet, and that'll last a little bit longer than a week. And then I refill the big dog bin. And I, of course, spilled some, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Kira was there to make sure that she got all of it cleaned up. We try to keep this full so that we know when this is empty or when it's getting empty, it's time to go get some new dog food. Just gonna scooch past you. And then we are getting ready to run our errands. Sometimes I go grocery shopping, sometimes my fiance goes grocery shopping, sometimes we go together depending on our moods. She was spending time with her nephew, so I went ahead and got the things that we needed. Fry's is one of the most affordable places near us that has the stuff that we need without having to go to multiple different stores. So I'm one trip in it, back into the house. And before I do anything else, because dinner tonight involves rice, I'm gonna get that like going and done, and I don't have to worry about it later when I'm prepping the rest of dinner. And then I'm gonna put away our groceries that we got. And just take a second to look at how clean our pantry is. I'm obsessed with it. I also take this opportunity to get rid of old produce that is wilting from the beginning of last week. And of course, we reuse our bags for poop bags. Before I start making dinner, I am going to collect all of the trash around the house and the recycle and take it out because Monday morning is trash and recycle morning. And then I'm gonna start cooking dinner, guys. And yes, sometimes I need wine to do that. Do you? What do you need to get through cooking meals for yourself? Sometimes we'll prep for 2 or 3 meals. Like sometimes if I get really into it, then I'm gonna chop all of our veggies for the entire week. But sometimes, like today, I'm just gonna focus on the one meal. And we're making a Mexican casserole, so it's one of our favorites, but we don't eat it often because it does involve dairy, and we both have just realized we can only handle a little bit of dairy at a time. Not that this is groundbreaking news for anyone, but also when I cook meals, I like to make sure it's enough for a couple of days because I am not cooking every night. She is not cooking every night. Neither one of us are gonna cook every night. But the rest of the evening is to unwind and enjoy each other's company until the work week starts again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.